In a world full of doctors, there is one man who stands out. He's different, mysterious, and some say even a bit strange. He is called simply Black. But why is everyone talking about him? Because Black is not like any other doctor. He works in the shadows, taking on cases that others have given up on. He's known as the miracle doctor, the one who can heal anyone if they can pay his price. Our story begins with a woman rushing into a dark alley, her eyes filled with fear and hope. She's holding a small child in her arms, crying for help. The child is sick, breathing heavily. Every doctor she's seen has told her there's no cure, but she's heard rumors of a man who can save anyone, no matter how hopeless it seems. She whispers his name, Black. Suddenly, the shadows move, and there he is, standing tall with his cold eyes and scar across his face. "What's the problem?" he asks, his voice calm, almost too calm. The woman begs him to save her child, tears streaming down her face. But Black doesn't seem moved. He looks at the child, then back at the woman. "I can help," he says, "but it will cost you. Are you willing to pay?" Without any other choice, the woman nods. Black takes the child into his small clinic, a hidden place filled with strange tools and medicines. He starts working quickly, his hands moving like magic. He doesn't ask for help, and he doesn't hesitate. It's like he already knows exactly what to do. As he works, the child's breathing becomes smoother. It's working. But the mother watches, confused and amazed. How does Black know so much? Why is he so skilled? Is he even human, or is there something more to him? The operation finishes, and the child opens their eyes, looking better already. The mother cries out in happiness, hugging her child. She looks at Black, ready to thank him, but he holds up his hand. "Don't thank me," he says. "Pay me." His cold eyes show no emotion. He doesn't care about gratitude, only the payment. It's clear now. Black isn't here to be a hero. He's here to do his job no matter what it takes. The next day, Black receives a mysterious letter. It's from a rich businessman offering a huge amount of money. The job, a secret operation that no other doctor would take. The businessman's son is dying, and only Black has the skills to save him. But the catch? The operation must be done in secret, without anyone knowing. The risk is high, but the money is even higher. Black accepts without hesitation. He arrives at the businessman's mansion late at night. The place is huge, filled with guards and expensive decorations. But Black doesn't care about any of that. He's here for one reason, to do what he does best. The businessman leads him to a dark room where his son lies on a bed, pale and barely breathing. "Can you save him?" the businessman asks, his voice shaking. But Black doesn't answer right away. He examines the boy, his eyes narrowing. The boy's condition is worse than he expected. It's a rare disease, one that normal doctors can't even diagnose. But for Black, this is just another challenge. He starts the operation right there, in the dim light of the room. As the operation goes on, the tension builds. The businessman watches, biting his nails. He's nervous, scared. He knows that if Black fails, it's over. But Black doesn't show any fear. He works like a machine, calm and focused. Sweat drips down his face, but he doesn't stop. He knows that one wrong move could mean the end for the boy. The operation takes hours, but finally, Black steps back. The boy opens his eyes, slowly at first, then fully awake. He's alive. The businessman falls to his knees, crying with relief. "You did it," he shouts. "You saved him." But once again, Black doesn't react. He wipes his hands and says, "The payment." The businessman pays him without a second thought. He's willing to give anything for his son's life. But as Black turns to leave, the businessman grabs his arm. "Wait," he says. "Who are you really? How do you have this power?" For a moment, Black looks back at him. His cold eyes soften, just a little. "I'm just a doctor," he says, "but not like the others." He pulls away and disappears into the night, leaving the businessman with more questions than answers. Later, as Black walks through the dark streets alone, he thinks back to when he was just a boy. He remembers the pain, the surgeries, the scar he still carries on his face. He wasn't always like this. He used to be kind, hopeful, but the world changed him, turned him into the man he is today. A man who only cares about his work, not the people he saves. But is that really true? Does Black truly have no heart? Or is he hiding something deep inside? Something even he can't admit. The next time he's called for a job, it's different. It's not about money this time. It's a young girl standing alone in the rain, begging for his help. Her voice is small, scared. "Please," she says, "you're the only one who can save my mother." For the first time, Black pauses. He looks at the girl, and something in his heart changes, just a bit. He doesn't say anything, just nods and follows her. As they disappear into the darkness together, you have to wonder, is there still a bit of kindness left in this cold-hearted doctor? So what do you think? Will Black continue to care only about the money, or will he find a new reason to heal people? If you want to know more about his story and what happens next, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. This is just the beginning of Black's journey, and you don't want to miss what's coming next.